This is Casa AI, and this is Claude Code, both highly rated as best AI code editors. But between them, which is the best? I tested both across different coding scenarios and discovered they each excel in completely different ways. Most developers are choosing the wrong AI tool for their specific needs. But by the end of this video, you'll see exactly which one will 10x your productivity. In fact, the results surprised me. First, let's start with the basic. Claude Code is Anthropic's command line coding assistant designed to integrate directly with your terminal workflow. Released in early 2025, it's built on Cloud 3.7 Sonic Anthropic Reasoning Focused Large Language Model. Casa AI, on the other hand, has been around a bit longer. It released on August of 2024. Casa is a dedicated code-focused IDE built from ground up for AI-assisted development, powered by a combination of GPT models and custom-trained systems. At a first glance, the most obvious difference is the interface. Claude Code is minimalistic and terminal-based, appealing to developers who prefer command-line workflows and want to integrate with existing tools. Casa looks and feels more like VS Code, with AI superpower baked in, giving you a familiar IDE experience enhanced with intelligent features. But appearance can be deceiving. Let's look under the hood at what these tools can actually do. For their core capabilities, both assistants handle the essential you'd expect: code generation, explaining existing code, helping with debugging, and more. But they each have their own approach and strengths. When asked to generate a React app, Claude Code produced an elegantly structured solution. The code builds step by step, with Claude explaining its thinking process along the way. Casa's approach is different. It feels more like an IDE with an editing experience. Casa lets you highlight sections, ask for changes, and see options instantly in the editor yourself. For debugging, I tested both assistants. Claude Code's analysis was particularly impressive. It not only identified the issue but walked me through the execution flow that caused it, something that would have taken me much longer to trace manually. Casa handled it well, but with a different approach. The visual inline debugging suggestions are convenient, though Claude Code reasoning was slightly more through in complex cases. Beyond the basics, these tools have unique capabilities that set them apart. What are Claude Code's standout features? The terminal-first workflow is unique. It's perfect for developers who live in the command line and want to maintain their existing tooling. The self-debugging capabilities of Claude Code can recognize when its output might not work as expected and improve its solutions, sometimes even without being asked. The project-wide understanding of Claude Code makes it easier to analyze the entire code bases to provide contextually relevant suggestions that account for your project's structure and dependencies. What are the Casa AI's key differentiators? First, it's a full IDE integration. All the features are seamlessly woven into a familiar editing environment like VS Code. I found the multi-file editing features to be very useful. Casa can make changes across multiple files simultaneously when implementing features that span across your code base. The visual debugging is also an awesome feature. Casa excels at visualizing code execution and providing interactive debugging suggestions. How about performance and accuracy? When it comes to pure performance, both tools impressed me, but in different scenarios. Claude Code shines brightest with complex reasoning-heavy tasks. When I asked it to optimize a particular code sample, it provided multiple approaches with detailed explanation of the trade-offs involved. Cloud reasoning capabilities are evident in how it thinks through problems step by step, often catching edge cases I hadn't considered. Casa AI, meanwhile, excels at rapid iteration with a file. Its suggestions appear almost instantly, and the ability to cycle through multiple options with keyboard shortcuts makes exploring incredibly fluid. For accuracy, I ran both through common coding tasks across 5 languages. The results are impressive. Claude Code achieved better functional correctness, about 92%, while Casa hit at 89%, though Casa was notably faster on average. But how about the learning curve and the workflow integration? Your existing workflow will heavily influence which tool feels more natural. If you are comfortable in the terminal and work across different projects and environments, Claude Code's lightweight approach might feel liberating. There's no new IDE to learn, just a powerful assistant waiting for you in the terminal. However, if you prefer graphical interface with all the bells and whistles of a modern IDE, Casa will likely feel more intuitive. Its tight integration with the editing features means less context switching and a more streamlined experience. The learning curve of Claude Code is primarily about mastering its command and learning how to ask what you want efficiently. Casa has more features to discover, but they are presented in a familiar IDE interface. What are the specific use cases? Let's talk about which tool excels for each specific development scenario. For exploring new technologies, Claude Code in-depth explanation make it exceptional for learning unfamiliar frameworks and languages. Recently, when I was picking up on Rust, Claude's ability to explain concepts along code examples significantly flattened my learning curve. But for rapid prototyping, Casa is the best. Casa's speed and immediate visual feedback gives it an edge when you are trying to quickly bring an idea to life. The instant preview of multiple solutions helps you to explore different approaches rapidly. For large complex code bases, Claude Code project-wide understanding makes it particularly valuable for navigating and modifying complex systems. It can help track dependencies and side effects across your entire project. For collaborative development, Casa IDE approach integrates better with standard collaboration tools and workflows, making it easier to share context with team members. How about the pricing? Claude Code is available as part of Anthropic API credits, which makes it flexible. Casa offers a freemium model with the base version available for free and a pro version starting at $20 per month. So which one should you pick? As with most developer tools, it depends on your specific needs and preferences. Choose Claude if you prefer working in the terminal, you value depth of reasoning and explanation, you work across multiple projects and environments, you need advanced code understanding for complex systems. Choose Casa AI if you prefer full IDE experience, you value rapid iteration and visual feedback, you prioritize multiple file editing capabilities, and you want more seamless editing experience. Of course, most developers might benefit from using both Casa for daily editing and Claude for deeper assistance with complex problems. Whichever you choose, one thing is clear. AI coding assistants have evolved to essential productivity tools that are reshaping how we write code. Check out these other videos, so do not forget to like and subscribe for more AI tools reviews. One subscribe, one like takes me one more step forward to bringing you great content.